Welcome to Hutchinson Public Library's 2020 General Election Voter Information Guide. I'm Natasha Russell. I'm a reference assistant here at Hutchinson Public Library, and with us today is a special guest from the Reno County Elections Office. Please introduce yourself and your name and your position there.
Okay. Hi, I'm Jenna Fager. I'm the Deputy Election Officer for Reno County, and we are actually part of the Reno County Clerk's Office.
Okay, all right, good to know. I just want to welcome you and let everybody know that we're going to go through some voter information that should be helpful to our patrons and to residents of Reno County in general. So let's talk about the advanced voting. How do you apply to vote by mail?
There is an application that you fill out. We have a one-time application, and then we do also have a permanent advance application that is available for anybody with disabilities.
Okay.
But we'll go ahead and focus on the one-time for right now. When you fill it out, it's just basic information. It asks for your driver's license number, and if you don't have a Kansas driver's license, then you can always include a copy of your government-issued ID that's not from the state.
Okay.
In order to get that, you can call our office. We did do a mailing, so if you received that and you've already filled one out, then you don't need to fill it out again.
Right.
There is a site that you can actually go online and track to see if you received your application and what process that's in, and that is actually voteks.org.
Okay, awesome. So that voteks.org is sounding like a pretty user-friendly site.
It is, yes.
You can accomplish a number of things as far as checking your registration, doing your application, checking the status of your application for an advance ballot.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like there's another advance ballot or advance voting option. In person?
We do. We'll have in-person opening. That'll open on October 14th, and it'll be at the Reno County Annex. We'll have that. Sometimes we do have satellite locations. That's not quite concrete yet with restrictions right now. So if we do happen to have our satellite locations open, we'll go ahead and post those on our website.
Okay, great. All right, so moving back to the advance voting, let's say you've applied for the advance ballot, and basically after that you just wait for that ballot to come to you in the mail and do your voting.
Yeah, we will put those out once we receive your application. We'll put it in the system, and like I said, you can track it to make sure that we've received your application. And once that's in, we'll start sending them out by October 14th. Once you vote it and you send it back, you can check that website as well and see that we've received your ballot.
Okay, great. So what if someone wants to see or get a copy of what their ballot is going to look like before they vote their actual ballot? They just want to be thinking about their choices.
Right.
What's that about?
We will have some sample ballots.
So sample
uploaded.
Ballot is what that's called.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, and you can call our office, and we send out copies. You can always come into our office, and we'd be happy to send a copy of it with you. Other than that, you can go to a website again. It's going to be voteks.org, or you can go to renogov.org, and that will actually you'll put your voter registration information in there, and it'll pull up your sample ballot, so you can preview it ahead of time.
Nice. Okay. I can't think of any other questions that I have for you, so I just want to thank you so much. For all of you out there, we do plan to give you links to all of the websites that we've mentioned. We'll really highlight that voteks.org, I guess, because that seems to be one that's very user-friendly. Certainly the RenoGov, let's see, that's renogov.org. The Secretary of State's website then would be sos.ks.gov. The advanced ballot collection locations.
Oh, yeah.
There are 3 collection locations, correct?
We do. If you don't want to put your ballot in the mail and you want to go directly to a drop box, we check those drop boxes daily, and the locations of those, we'll have one in front of the Reno County Annex. We'll also have another one at the Buhler City office, and then the third one will be at the Nickerson City office.
Okay, that's great. So we will also post out those addresses, and everybody knows where Hutchinson Public Library is, I guess, and we'll make sure that if you want to come here and if you have any questions or anything, certainly we're open to that. We've got people who are getting all this information down pat, and we'll be able to help folks as well. So the pertinent dates then for election this season, for the general election, we've got October 13th as the last day to register to vote. The beginning of advance voting is October 14th, which you can do in person or by the application for an advance ballot. You can start making your application now.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But don't expect to get it before the
Right. Legally,
14th.
we can't send it out until the 14th.
Okay.
So.
Let's see, the deadline to apply for the advance ballots then. You can start now to apply, but there is a deadline to apply.
There is. The deadline for that is going to be Tuesday, October 27th.
That's what I've got. October 27th, the deadline to apply. The advance in-person voting ends at noon on November the 2nd. Okay, the day before the general election. And then that day of the general election is kind of a hard deadline for submitting your advance ballot.
Mm-hmm.
You can actually submit it to your polling place.
You can take it to your polling location. So let's say if you haven't turned it in yet, you can take it to your polling location, any polling location actually. You can even bring it into the Reno County Annex, and our doors are open until 7, and the polls will be open from 6 a.m. to 7 p.m. And yeah, that's
okay. Yeah, so lots of options to vote, folks. Let's get it done. Yeah. Thank you so much, Jenna.
all right. Thank you.
All right.